Mr. Roberts. Okay, we still rolling?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hey, welcome to Movies. I'm your boy Tony Roberts. This is Lance Woods, partner in crime.
Yo, that's the title?
That's the title. Movies.
We talking about The Batman.
The Batman.
Not Batman. This is The Batman.
It's making noise. Let me tell you, people, no matter where you go, everybody bringing up the Batman movie. And I'm telling you, it is what they say it is.
Star-studded cast.
Oh, yeah.
Star-studded cast. We got Robert Pattinson as Batman. We got Zoe Kravitz.
Who's beautiful. No matter what she play.
We got Colin Farrell.
Oh, did he? Wait a minute.
We got Paul Dano.
First of all, before we go into the depth of it, I just want to say kudos to Colin Farrell for doing that penguin, man. I mean, he didn't even, I thought he was going to be like a bird, a real bird. He was just a fat, dirty, greedy gangster. I mean, I pulled me in. Like, I like Colin Farrell. I'm like, where you been, man? I thought you were going to see him on the Kardashians or something. I ain't seen him in a while. But he did his thing on there.
Jeffrey Wright, star-studded cast.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright in anything. He went from Martin Luther King to Batman. Dude, it was just so, it was a little long. We talking about 3 hours almost.
Hold on. Before you get into that,
okay.
What did you like about the movie? Let's start positive. What was you feeling?
Let's go with the cinematography first. Let's go with the realistic, the depth of the movie. You know how it's getting better and better every year. Every time you do a movie now, you think Thor was good. You thought these other Batmans was good and Spider-Man and this had the most real. It's like you can just feel the sweat and the muscle and the explosion. It makes you just
one of the things is it looked like they created Gotham. Like it didn't look like they shot Batman in a city.
In Atlanta or something, or some part of New York. You're right about that. It
looked like they created a Gotham world.
It like they built it in Hollywood.
That was dope.
That was dope.
I think people who are fans of the original comic book
right.
will like this the most. This feels the most like Batman,
the story,
as the world's greatest detective. Like,
that's how he started.
The origins of Batman, not the billionaire beating up the mentally challenged.
Exactly, the villain. So it's like a rich man don't know what to do with himself, so he want to build a nice car, get a cave, and put on, a bat, rat, whatever it was supposed to be, and then he go out there and beat people up.
And the movie sounded good. Did you see it? So we had to see it in theaters. It ain't out on HBO Max yet. In the theaters, when they got the surround sound,
come on,
and you could hear every little thing, every little noise.
You can hear him chewing gum. If he was chewing gum.
Now you can hear his boots.
But the boot thing, now that sounds like Jason Voorhees meets Jurassic Park. Remember Jurassic Park? The boom and the water shake. That's when he went in that tunnel and the guys looked around and you hear his kaboom, kaboom. It was like real. You was like, what? This Batman?
Yeah.
With the new boots? Batman got new boots?
Batman got Tim's, son?
Dude, but what I'm telling you about Batman. He always take a couple of punches. He always do this. But then this was Batman beginning to be Batman. He was getting all his gear together. Remember the flight suit?
Yeah.
He had the flight suit and, with the wings, and then the parachute, and then he hit a pole. And he tumbled all over that's real. That's real. We don't want a Batman that's untouchable. The Batman this is the real Batman. So I'm thinking like everybody anticipated how far can you go with this next Batman? Because we thought we went everywhere with it.
So you came down like Batman for beginners?
Bat boy. Bat baby. He felt like he was Bat baby. But the thing about it, we always wonder when a new Batman come out, so many of them came out, and then it's supposed to top the next one, each one. I was thinking, well, I'm gonna go see it, but how can they top this last one? Yeah. What else can you do? And that's what they stripped it bare wood, and they made it realistic and get his car a Charger. His car was on Fast and the Furious. He kicked two people.
You had to start all the way over because the Christopher Nolan series, this is totally different from those.
This is real.
This is totally different.
This like the other Batmans, I was feeling like that ain't gonna never happen, or you'll never see that. You'll see this. This Batman, it could be out here today.
Now, okay.
This was Batman. Hey, I'm bigging up on that. Batman, the story, the cinematography, the realness, the volume of it. And I do movies, and I'm telling you, I was giving this. I went in there 50% ready to, I'm not gonna dig this, and I digged it.
So what didn't you dig, since you're using words from the 60s? What didn't you dig about this movie?
You dig it? I'm digging it. Yeah, I took it. All right, okay. I like the movie overall. All right. I'm gonna give it a 75 if I was on green apples.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Not Rotten Tomatoes. I'm green apples. I'm giving it a 75.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why it's one in 100, but I'm giving it an 80. This was bothering me. Patterson.
Oh, you wasn't feeling Patterson.
He a vampire. When you're a vampire for 7 years, you're a vampire. So when he was Batman and he was in the bat suit, okay,
Okay.
and everything, the way they did it, they did it so good, it took me away from who in the suit. When he came out the suit, it's Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
vampire.
So you get
He a vampire.
So as Batman, you was cool with it.
Cause he didn't look like he had the bat jaw, the bat grip. You know what I'm saying? He like a drummer for Styx. He like a garage band. He like a reject from Nirvana, and he wouldn't give up and keep trying out for the group. He just looked like
So when he was Bruce Wayne, he's waiting for him.
when he went. That ain't Bruce Wayne. He don't like a billionaire. He like he worked at
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center. And he got a dope ride, and he got a dope suit, but he got too much money. He don't realize it. I just didn't feel it. He's a vampire. I'm surprised he didn't bite somebody, and they had to shoot that shot again.
So you couldn't get
Mr.
past.
Patterson, you're in the wrong movie. You're not supposed to bite him. He said, well, that's all I'm used to. I bite people.
So you couldn't get past seeing somebody. Is that only? What other movie has that happened in? Where you're like, I cannot. It was
If
like
you're going
that
to get a
for me.
vampire, why don't you just get Justin Bieber? He'll be Batman. If you're going to go that far, let Justin
Nah.
Bieber be Batman.
It was like that for me for a while watching Ali. And I was like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air can't be Muhammad Ali. Because Uncle Phil ain't gonna let him fight that much. I couldn't
Okay,
see it.
this is why, okay, you got me on that one. But here I'm back at you. He can be Ali because he been so many other things. He plays so many other, this iconic actor, he can be Fresh Prince. He reinvented himself on 7 different movies and made us believe you can be anything. He can be Ali. I haven't seen the vampire in nothing but the vampire. He's a vampire. You can't pick a vampire and show his face. You gotta keep him in Batman. You can't let him come out the bat suit. He's a vampire bat. That's what they was looking for. They want a vampire bat.
So Dexter can't be Spider-Man?
You gonna make me cuss.
He a serial killer Spider-Man.
He can't. He can't.
So
All the guys to be Spider-Man, the people that have been, the Hulk, we had a few Hulks, okay, but they never was labeled as being, you can't look at a vampire and make him Bruce Wayne. He bite people, he drink blood, he chase deers down, he bite them. Now he's saving Gotham, but the movie was so good, it took me there, all right? 3 hours. I finished my movie, my popcorn and my Coke in 25 minutes, and I sat there picking my teeth, still thirsty, for 2.5 hours.
watching a vampire
Watching a vampire
save Gotham City.
play a millionaire as a vampire bat and a charger.
If he was a millionaire, he'd kill himself. This is a multi-billionaire we're talking about.
That's the only thing I didn't like about it. I didn't realize who was going to... I had no idea. When I went in there, I didn't know who was going to be Batman. Okay, the top 3 Batmans, who you think it is? Him not.
Him not. That
sound like my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law Filipino. Him not.
Him not doeth evil.
How dare thee?
Top 3 Batmans. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale did a good Batman.
Christian
He really
Bale.
did Batman. He just
Mike-
had that finesse.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Because
Keaton.
he had that directness. He had that stern. he just can act, man. He was good. He was the first Batman with the Joker.
Yeah, and then Marcus Houston.
Who you say?
Marcus Houston. He was in the group
From-
Immature. His name was Batman. Everybody know Marcus Houston was a good Batman.
From who you got served? Batman then came to the window and did this.
Marcus Houston. That's my
Freeze!
third Batman.
You know what?
From Sister Sister too.
If we wasn't
Go
doing this,
home, Roger.
go pee in this cup. Because you own something. Christian Bale. Ben Affleck had the Batman jaw. He had the
Very-
from
very
the comic. From the
because-
comic book.
Because his
He had
face
the-
is covered. So
he had
that's important.
he had that build. He had the Batman muscularity. He didn't have no muscle suit for Batman. The vampire was built like a tennis player. He had posturepedic. His thing was a futon to make the look like the muscles. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But the movie overall, go see Batman.
The Batman.
If you got all afternoon or all night,
it's gonna take you a few hours.
go check it out.
Go
It's-
see the
it's worth
Batman.
it. It's really worth it.
Tony, give it 7.5 out of 10.
I give it 7.5. I give it maybe an 8.
He'll go 8.
Vampires can't beat Bruce Wayne. Vampires, they bite people. They eat
I'm in
animals.
that same neighborhood. We go 8 out of 10. 7
We're gonna give it an 8.
8 out of 10.
We give it an 8. And that's a close 8. You
And
owe
we-
me a half.
And there it is. Tell him what the show is, Tony.
Movies with Tony Robbins and Lance Woods, people. Be back with another one soon. No vampires could be Bruce Wayne.